Testing the mic because I haven't. Why is that on? Give me a second. Testing the mic because I haven't. Why is that on? Give me a second. Alright, it's been a little bit. At least it feels like a little bit since I've done a stream. A lot going on in life lately, but still, gonna be recording regardless. A quick heads up, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. About a week ago, I got my wisdom teeth removed, and it was like all four, had like full anesthesia and whatnot. So, if my voice, my mouth is still a bit bruised. So if my voice sounds off, that's probably why. Hopefully it's not. But we're gonna wait and see, because I am really excited to check out this route. Just straight off the bat, the timetable looks really promising. I mean, 470 playable services, but it's got like 2,000 total services. Let's see, we have a bunch of different subclasses of Class 350. Got the Class 807 now. This even got Class 37. Those are all depot moves. Like, I'm glad they include the depot moves. It's almost like a tease in a way. Actually, these ones aren't bad. You still get to drive it for the route. It's like, oh, cool, this train's on here. Oh, wait, it's only like a minute-long service. Like, you know, I'm glad it's there, but it's definitely a bit of a tease. But definitely got some good stuff on here. So. But. Also noticed, that's what's off. They didn't put a background picture. I was like, wait, that looks off. Yeah, all these have background pictures except this route. It's also got 5 collectibles too. All right, let's do the route introduction.
Welcome to this introduction for the West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley route. This afternoon, you'll be given a brief history of the route, the stock included, and what you can collect.
This is
a busy station between Rugby and
oh, they just told me this station.
London, Manchester.
You have to see if they have a mod that adds logos to 350-4.
Like Avanti West Coast and London Northwestern Railway.
That is a huge route.
Follow the markers over the footbridge to platform 3 and wait for your train to arrive.
Oh, I see they also updated the sounds too. It is a shame we didn't get like any true new rolling stock, but at least they gave us a new version, the Class 350, the Dash 4, and the 807, which is slightly different from the others. I mean, I wish I could have done more. I mean, frankly, I'm not really sure what else they could have, like, added that frequently runs on the West Coast Main Line enough. This is cool. We got a model of the 807. I completely missed that train. Oh, there's another one right there, right? About to run me over as I'm looking for the train that just passed. Found another one. Now, I was a bit hesitant to buying this route before because this route at first because I know the last route made by these devs, the launch was pretty bad, but they did end up fixing a lot of the bugs and they've really seemed to redeem themselves. It was All Aboard Studios, I think it is. So I waited until a couple reviews. They all seemed to be very positive, so I pulled the trigger and got it.
The Trent Valley section of the West Coast Main Line runs for 51 miles between Rugby in the south to Stafford in the north, following the River Trent. Opening in 1847 by the London and North Western Railway, LNWR, it provides a more direct link between London and northwest England and Scotland,
So
avoiding the congested lines
this
around Birmingham.
goes down to
Initially
Birmingham, I
opening as a
think.
double-track line, demand on the line meant it was upgraded to quadruple-track running in the early 20th century. As part of British Rail's modernisation plan of 1955, the Trent Valley Line was electrified with overhead wires in the 1960s, allowing
All the
electric
way
locomotives
from
to
Crewe
operate
to
at 100
London. That
miles
is
per hour.
insane.
Between 2004 and 2008,
Well, this
the
goes
Trent
to
Valley
Milton
Line was
Keynes, but
upgraded again.
you
This
can
time
do
filling section between
there's
Nuneaton and Colwich Junction
the fact
with
that there
quadruple
is a
tracks to allow the Class 390 Pendolino trains to operate at their maximum potential.
I want to see the
During this
turtle.
time, the line was also re-signalled and Rugby Station was completely remodeled.
So even though
The
this route
Apprentice
goes
World 6,
goes
the West
down
Coast
to
Main Line Trent Valley
Milton
route,
Keynes,
runs
the
for
fact
108
that
miles
we
between
have
Milton Keynes Central
the
and Crewe,
Milton Keynes
with an
to
intense
London route
timetable
means
with
you can go away
express
from
and commuter
London
passenger
to
services and
Crewe.
freight.
And then Crewe to Preston is coming out shortly. Then we already got Preston and Carlisle, although those two routes are different eras. But still, we have like most of the West Coast Main Line now. All we need is Carlisle to either Edinburgh or Glasgow or both.
In 2020 to work commuter services between London and Crewe and are depicted in the current LNWR livery. The Class 807s began running on the line in 2024 to work intercity services between London, Liverpool and Blackpool. It is depicted in Avanti West Coast livery. Whilst exploring the route, be sure to look out for plenty of collectibles. Dotted around the route are model Class 807s to represent Avanti's new fleet and to signify the current infrastructure improvements being undertaken on the Trent Valley Line. The narrow boat in a bottle represents all the canals that the Trent Valley Line was built adjacent to. These include the Trent and Mersey, Birmingham and Paisley, and the Grand Union Canal.
Is it gonna let me walk around? I want to explore the train.
Area that customers countrywide come to taste. The world-famous sport of rugby originated in the town of the same name in the 19th century. Dotted around the route are rugby balls for you to collect. Lastly, be on the lookout for wheel sets. These represent
Not sure how.
located near Milton Keynes.
I know some of the class, like the Class 800, I think it's like the IET series, like the Class 800 is notorious for having uncomfortable seats. Not sure how these seats are. I've never ridden on one, but it doesn't look too comfortable, but hopefully it is. Anyways, I mean, since I already know how to drive the Class 350 and all the other IETs, I don't think I need to do any of the tutorials, so just gonna jump straight into the scenarios. Actually, what's the mastery rewards, or I guess the mastery challenges? Would be nice to get a head start on those. 3 potatoes. Alright, complete a scenario with a difficulty of 3 or higher. Alright, what's our scenarios then? Let's see. Got... Interesting. Got like a dispatcher scenario. I mean, part of me just wants to do a full high-speed line along the route, but I don't know if that'd be too boring for the video. That one would be good. It's like an introduction style scenario, but part of me also wants to do one of the higher difficulty ones so I could get that mastery reward. This one might be good since it does the entire segment, but I think I'll just do this one. And no, I think I know what I'm doing. I think. Alright. I like how they mauled the station interior. That's always a bonus for me. Is it gonna let me walk? Come on, let me walk. Just frozen in place. There we go, now I can walk. Alright, where is our train? Access rail. I'm pretty sure it's network rail. They probably weren't able to get the license for it. But still cool that they tried. The safety systems are pre-unisolated? Oh wow, that's very handy actually. Of course, I'm still looking through them to double check, but I wish it just had a setting that enabled them by default. Alright. Oh wait, once in neutral. Alright. It's a weird way. Try to try to control the lights with my rail driver, but just the way it's controlled is really weird. Alright, here we go. Doubt we'll be able to catch up to Pendolino. Very quiet. It would be cool if there was more of like an indicator to tell like if it was a class 805 or 807, because like I mean I think the only indicator is the 805 is 5 cars and the 807 is 7 cars. But maybe just like livery wise. This train is not fitted with speed supervision. That seems a little bit dangerous, doesn't it? And does this one have a cruise control button? I don't see one. So speed limit adjuster. I assumed those engine buttons, so actually I don't assume, I actually looked it up, and because I was watching gameplay videos and I was wondering like why there are diesel engine buttons on this train, because this one isn't dual mode unlike the class 805, it's pure electric, and it's simply put just for simplicity. When they're building the trains, you can just give them the same buttons and panels, make them more interchangeable, even if they don't do anything. So it's for simplicity or laziness, whichever one you want to interpret. I guess you can call it a case of work smarter, not harder. So, there we go. It's not lazy. I cannot find the cruise control button anywhere. Then I guess we'll just drive it the old-fashioned way. Surprised we're not allowed to go 125 here. Maybe that's for the Pendolinos only. So far, first impressions with the route. I mean, these are very much first impressions. I just started playing it, but overall, it seems very promising. Let's see. I think we have to slow down to 75. It would be nice if there were more trains included, but I guess this is one of those routes you buy for the route and not the trains. But this definitely seems to have a very promising timetable. I think in general, All Board Studios has very much redeemed themselves after when they first launched the what was it, Birmingham to Crewe. Also Renus at the same time. Station closed following a signal. Point being, I think they redeemed themselves very much. Why is there a small bit of track there, and how did I notice that with the map fully zoomed out? Or almost fully zoomed out. Oh, there's a class 37. He's got no train. He forgot his train, just going along, all alone. Alright, here we go. 125. Now we can go faster. So yeah. Control to speed. PS and MU speed profiles only. I don't know how they get away of going 125 without speed supervision or anything. Like in America, you can't go 80 without having in-cab signaling, so 125 seems a little ridiculous, but I don't know, they make it work somehow. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure in America it's 80, then you need in-cab signaling. In Germany, it's 100 or 160 kilometers, and then in Britain, it's 125. If I remember correctly. Those are the speed limits before you need in-cab signaling. And that's why pretty much every commuter railroad in America has their speed set to 79 miles an hour because they're too lazy to put in some in-cab signaling and get up to 80. Or above 80. Or not every commuter railroad, but a lot of commuter railroads, that's what they do. Should I start slowing down? I probably should. But I don't know. I want to see if there's a sign that'll tell me to do so, because I feel like there should be, but coming up on the speed limit. Pretty hot. Alright, fine, I'll slow down. I actually got a station stop up ahead. Oh, okay, come on, I can take that corner faster in 75. They're just being scared. I really do hope we see more really long routes like this in the future. Yeah, so 108 miles. I know the longest route in the game is 116. That goes to Castle Wurzburg. However, most of that route is in tunnels and whatnot. I mean, not most of it, but a good chunk of it is in tunnels. So,
For your safety, please be aware that some platforms at this station have no or only partial tactile paving on the platform edge. Once the train arrives, please mind the step from the platform onto the train.
what does that mean? Off. Alright, so that one is, let's see, that's a -3, which I do have a mod installed for that adds the logos to it. I'll have to link that in the description as usual once I'm done streaming. It's a long station stop. I think that's a collectible over there. It's one of the wheels. There we go. Ah, let's get a little wheel set. I probably have more time to explore a station, to be honest. Anything else I can find? Anything at all? Eh. Actually, now I think of it, I don't really have that much time, do I? Yeah, it was worth a shot.
For your safety, please be aware that some platforms at this station have no or
Alright, back up to speed.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, and Stafford. Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
3. Oh, it looks like there's a class 170 over there. I always love it when they add the timetable layers into scenarios.
speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
I'm still limited to 75. I can most definitely go faster here, but it doesn't want me to. I will be a good law-abiding driver this time. This time. How long does this 75 section? Oh, quite a while. I guess the tracks just aren't designed to handle any faster speeds. Although that Pendolino looks like it was going way faster. How fast was it going? Come on, center a camera. Aha! 125, I knew it. They're scamming me. They're forcing me to go slower than I have to. Oh my god. Is this even the... I wonder if that's because if... Maybe it's just the slow line. It may be the middle... Like the two middle tracks or the fast lines. I think I'm just making conspiracy theories at this point. Yeah, I do not know what's up with the slow speeds here. So, emergency breakpoint. Wonder what that's gonna be like. I guess I just want... I keep forgetting this scenario is supposed to be a test run, so... Wants to test the emergency brakes. Makes perfect sense now. Yeah. Not doing a very good job slowing down for speed limits, aren't I? Yeah, that guy's definitely going way faster than me. Want to keep reading the information, but I also want to see how fast... Alright, 100. Way faster than 60. I mean, to be fair, this train isn't capable of tilting, but still. But it does seem like this route in general is a great route for the Pendolino when it comes to take advantage of its tilting abilities. I don't know why they didn't give this train any tilting abilities. I know it replaced the... I think it replaced the... I know the Class 805 replaced the Class 221 for Avanti West Coast. I'm not sure about the 807. I think it did as well. And the reason... Well, the tilting mechanism on the 221, I guess. Oh, wow. It's a Flying Scotsman. I was not expecting to see that. I didn't get a screenshot either. Like a thumbnail screenshot. Is it too late? Wow, that was unexpected. That completely interrupted my info dump. Ah, it's just a little bit off. I feel like it's always better when you get like the front of the train. Eh, just a little bit too far back, but wow, that was a very pleasant surprise. Anyways, as I was saying, the Class 221s, the tilting mechanisms on those weren't very reliable. And I think around the mid to late 2000s, they just kind of stopped using the tilting entirely. So, if they have a new train, why don't they use a tilting mechanism on it? Or install a tilting mechanism on it? That I do not know. I guess just too expensive and only really worth it for the Pendolinos. I'll admit, though, I do really like the Avanti West Coast livery. Looks really nice on this train. Dare I say this, and I might end up with my head on a pike for saying this, but I think I might actually like the Avanti West Coast livery better than the Virgin Trains livery that it replaced. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not entirely sure. Still keep passing the slow lane, huh? Oh well, I better just shut up and enjoy the ride. I mean, the scenery isn't exceptional, but, you know, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Only one train a day. Huh. Sometimes you just get the urge to press the signal button for no reason. No reason other than it being fun. Alright. I was gonna say, finally, we're getting to a speed increase, but we have a station stop right there. Litchfield, Trent Valley. I recognize that station. That's, where Birmingham Cross City ends. Honestly, I would have expected more trains to on the West Coast Main Line to stop at Birmingham, but it seems like quite a lot of them bypass it entirely. I mean, I guess a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't at the same time. It's probably pretty 50-50. Seems like a small station for an express train to be stopping at. I think I got plenty of time to explore, so let's do this. I mean, I guess this isn't a full express train, but still, mostly express. Is that? They all have the same sound effect. The beeping sound. Ooh, we can walk out here. That is very cool. How far can we walk? Not that far, but still cool that we can walk out here. Any route that, like, lets you walk inside the buildings and just walk further around than most other routes is always... It makes me happy. Is the elevator really a service? Or, I guess, a lift? Alright, I guess it really is out of service. It's just not letting me walk in. Alright then. I guess I will take the stairs. Not like I already did that. Oh, and there's extra tracks up here that I somehow didn't notice. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Anything on this side? Oh, I see a box. There we go. Put a train inside. Alright. Ooh, look at that. How about I do anyway? Just gonna... Because it's a game, I can do what I want. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'd be risking my life doing that in real life. Risking my life and my wallet. But it's a game, I can do what I want. And it's time to leave. Gonna control 0 back to the cab. Looks like I already shut the door. I assume the high-level platforms are the one up above. When I think of high-level platforms, I usually think of ones that have different height platforms, like the platforms themselves. Let's say about a cord linking the two levels together. What does it mean by a cord? Not entirely sure. Anyways, getting back to faster speeds, 110. I like to see that. Not as good as 125, but I will take it. And Oh, we've actually covered quite a bit of distance. We started, I think, around here. I think we're ending right about here. Even then, there's still a lot more route to drive, but definitely, I love to see these wicked long routes. Keep them coming. I think that was Class A05. Yeah, 5 cars, it seems. Yep. And with, yeah, with, Crew to Preston coming out, if you own all the West Coast Mainline DLCs, you can drive from London all the way to Carlisle. Minus the fact that you have to switch routes a couple times and time travel, but still, you can do it. High Speed 2. That seems to be like the UK's equivalent of California High Speed Rail. An ambitious project that should very much be built, but the people in charge don't want it to be built. Where is the construction site, though? Oh, here it is. Very cool. Hopefully it gets built. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to stop here. I'm supposed to stop here. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Can I... Damn. Please stop. No. Ah! Don't objective failure me! Did I miss anything? Oops. Sink here in shame of my actions. What I've done. Ooh, cool, a freight train. Anyways, I must not let that weigh me down, for I must keep moving forward. I wanted to give me fun facts on the station, though, but I guess that's my punishment for not paying attention. No fun facts for me. It doesn't say in the... Oh, well. Just gonna pretend that never happened. There goes a chance of getting a platinum medal. It's weird the tracks are separated like this. It's like they originally had a 5th track in the middle, or planning on putting one in the middle. Not really sure what's up with that. Coming up on red signal, huh? What? Never mind. It turned green. For now. Not going easy on me with the signals, are you? If you're not going easy on me, I'm not going easy on you. I'm not slowing down until I get to a yellow signal that's right before a red signal. And I know this is a go via waypoint. I am not stopping here. I do not have to throw into emergency all of a sudden. I will be smart and start slowing down for this speed limit. Alright, so this is where everything diverges. That's a pretty cool view, with, like the hills in the background. And there's a train conveniently stopped here. Ooh, this might be for a good thumbnail screenshot. Alright. Just gotta advance the game time a little bit more. Alright. Tiny bit more. Alright. Those boxes are kind of in the way, but... There we go. Now... Turn up saturation a tiny bit. Turn down the exposure a tiny bit. There we go. We got ourselves a good screenshot. Oh no, I didn't mean to get out of my seat. I meant to click the pause button so I could read the message log. I want to see what that was saying. Services to Stone were withdrawn 1947. Rest of 915. Only the station house remains. Which is grade 2. Okay, I get the idea. Huh, is that it? I guess we're ending at Stafford? That went by fast. Whoa, I'm really early. Totally not because they totally missed a station. Even with the missed station, though, I feel like I'm really early. Although, you know, since we have the Trent Valley line that goes all the way to Milton Keynes from Crewe, it does make me wish we the line from Birmingham to Crewe got an extension past Crewe to Milton Keynes, so you have the option to either skip it or skip Birmingham or go to it. Probably not gonna happen. Well, I mean, it might happen. Like, they might release another DLC from Birmingham to Milton Keynes, or like a paid expansion that expands the line to Milton Keynes. But I doubt it would be a free expansion. But I don't know. You gotta let a man dream sometimes. Yeah, wicked sharp corner up ahead. I mean, hey, the speed slowdown, it does keep you on your toes, so that's nice. Oh, there is a red signal up ahead. I should be more wary of that. My train appears to be off path. Your train appears to be off path. What do you mean mine is? Oh, yeah, I really would like to approach Stafford if this signal would clear up. There's not a train in my way. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go 20 here, not 25. Wow, I'm surprised I slowed down for that in time. Bit of a sharp corner into a platform. I thought the line joined up further down. I thought it joined to like Wolverhampton, not Stafford. But hey, I mean, I think that's a good thing that the lines are separated more, since it's more new trackage to enjoy on this route. Wow, I am very early. I'm gonna get out and explore the platform, but I will do everything it tells you to in advance. Set that to tail, put the reverser to off to get the master key. All right, now I can go explore the station, and by the time it says I'm supposed to be here, I would have already had everything done.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of
I wish I could cut this part out of the video, but it's a live stream. I can't quite do that. Should probably save the game just to be safe. What does this doohickey? There's a solar panel connected to it. Probably some kind of generator. I mean, they easily could have ended the route here, but I'm glad they did add the rest of it to crew. Very glad, very thankful for that. While I'm here, I can sort of get out my thoughts, and I have to say they're pretty good. Like I said before, I know All Aboard Studios' first impression certainly wasn't the best, but they've seemed to have redeemed themselves very quickly. I am very happy with this route, and makes you hope we get more wicked long routes like this in the future. So, but overall, it seems, at least like from my initial playthrough, it seems very high quality and polished, and just really great route. Like I said, I do kind of wish they included like a new train, but at least, even though they did quote unquote recycle the trains, at least they're new and different variants we haven't gotten yet. So at least they did actually put in some work to make it unique and didn't completely recycle it.
For your safety and comfort, this station operates a no smoking policy.
It's kind of a weird layout to get around the station. Not too many collectibles here, it seems.
The next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 13.
It's a weird layout. There are like bridges going everywhere.
Manchester Piccadilly, calling at
Nice, I can go inside here. I can walk outside here too. Very nice, very nice. Is that something? Ah, rugby ball. I think there's another one over there too. Yep. I don't know why they all make the same sound though. They all make that same beeping sound. It's a Pendolino.
platform 3 for the 13:50 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Crewe, Wilmslow, Stockport, and Manchester Piccadilly.
But overall, this route does make me very excited to see more expansions to the West Coast Main Line. Really hope we get a route that finishes it off into Scotland. Maybe get some, like, one of the branch lines into, like, I think it goes to Manchester and whatnot. But I'd especially, I mean, I think I'd like to see a branch that goes into Edinburgh, since I really like the Edinburgh station. But either Edinburgh or Glasgow would be cool. I actually have been doing a little bit of research on like how long would a route be that finished it off into Scotland. It included both Edinburgh and Glasgow. And it ended up being about, I think it was 116 miles, which would be exactly the same length as, whatchamacallit, Castle Wurzburg, the current longest route in the game. So, I mean, it could be done, but it would be pretty extreme. Maybe someday. Like I said, you gotta let a man dream sometimes. Guess I'll check out the train while I'm at it. Yeah, seats, they don't look very comfortable. I'll admit it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they are, but I know the Class 800's infamous for having pretty bad seats. I'm not sure if the 807's any better. Ooh, a map. I love these things. Yeah, so a little blurry, but that's Carlisle right there. So, go Glasgow or Edinburgh. Liverpool. We do have that in Spirit of Steam, but they could technically release a new DLC with like modern day. It would be totally different. So, Manchester, a couple different places, branches, but I think if we're gonna get another West Coast mainline DLC, it'd have to be finish off to Scotland. Would like to see more Scottish routes in general. Ideally, I'd like to see it in the modern era, but I wouldn't be complaining regardless.
Stafford. We'll be calling at Stafford only.
Wonder, does this one have a cafe car? Or it's not really a cafe car, it's more like a microwave and oven, but snack car. I don't think I'm gonna have time scenarios about end. That is assuming I shut down everything correctly.
This is British Transport.
I did. Wow. And it's about to end. Oh, there is like actual cafe car here. There we go. Wow, somehow I got a platinum medal. I do not know how that happened. I literally missed the station. Very lenient scoring. I would like to take one more look at the timetable. Oh wait, that's a reduced one. So, AO7's got 28 services. AO5's got 39. You got 2 for the Voyager. These are all depot moves. 80 for 350-1, 40 for -3, 38 for -4, 17 for -2. 87 for the Pendolino, 6 for the Class 66. Hopefully we'll get more once we get the Class 70. Really excited for that. So, not too many, but it's a solid selection. I think it really shines with AI-driven layers. Yeah, so how long would theoretically... Yeah, about an hour long from end to end, high speed. I guess this dispatching scenario is only 15 minutes long. Might as well do it real quick. Do something a little more unique. Alright, we're in rugby, and you're gonna be a dispatcher. Very cool. Ooh, there's a box. I can't move. Please, game, let me move. I need to place down the model train. Please. I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck. Please, let me move. Any day now. And I'm free! There we go. Alright. This thing. Not sure what TRTS is, to be brutally honest. Will it tell us? There's another train right there, blocking it. Train Dispatch Inquiry Unit.
Birmingham International. Calling at Coventry, Tamley, Tile Hill, Berkswell, Hampton in Arden, and Birmingham International.
For your safety, please be aware that some platforms at this station
I don't know when the
have no
train's
or
supposed to
only partial
depart.
tactile paving on the platform edge. Once the train arrives, please mind the step.
Oh, it tells us. Alright. 418. Birmingham International Platform 2, 1Y35. Not sure what the difference is between the Dash 4 and all the other 350s. I know the 350-1 has a third rail along with the pantograph. 350-2 I think is higher capacity, and the Dash 3 has a higher top speed. I think those are differences.
Hampton in Arden, and Birmingham International. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 2 for the 1418 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham International, which is ready to leave.
Oh, wait. Those look like some pretty old carriages over there. Oh yeah, it's a steam train coming through. Is that a Flying Scotsman? I think it is. Oh yeah. That's her all right. That's the Flying Scotsman. I better not get distracted. I'm leaving my box completely unattended. Alright, platform 4. There are 2 here. Alright, so seems pretty straightforward. So I guess that key basically just communicates to the driver and tells them, or does it communicate to signals and tell them it's clear? Not quite sure, really, but
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 14:23.
alright, that is not my train.
Service to London Euston, calling at Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction, and London Euston. Platform 4 for the 14:23 Avanti West Coast service.
I can't tell what's different about that chair that makes it like a disabled access. It's like it's got a pad on it. I guess it makes it easier to sit on, more comfortable. That would make sense.
Comfort. This station operates a no smoking policy. Platform 4 for the 14:23 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction.
Alright. 14:23. And this is a... Alright, this is a Class A07. I don't know why I thought it was a 390 for a second. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from the side, and even though I saw it pull in, I just kind of totally zoned out and forgot. I should probably stay by my position.
The train at platform 4 is the 14:23 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction, and London Euston. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 4 for the 14:23 Avanti.
So that says off. Oh, is that like... Am I activating the sign that says off and make it turn on? Whoa, I am. Well, it still says off, but now it says RA on the top. Very cool. I still don't quite understand why we need the key for this. Like I said, I'm assuming it has to do with the signaling. Alright, platform 6. I assume this will be the last one. So this is like the second dispatching scenario. I have a feeling they're gonna turn this into a game mode soon. Like its own dedicated game mode. Alright, 1428. I actually got some time to kill, so might as well explore.
For your safety and comfort, this station operates a no smoking policy.
New collectibles over there. Wait, which box am I going to again? Not those ones. It's this one. Yes, that's the one. Can't forget that. That is vital. Alright, she'll probably end up showing me again, so maybe it's not that vital, but I'll at least pretend it's vital so I know what I'm doing. That elevator doesn't work. I didn't even notice. There's a train right there, too. I am... That's the train I'm supposed to be dispatching. Right, I am totally... Yeah. Oops. There are a lot of these cabinets. There's gotta be some kind of code to it. I feel like it'd be easy to lose track. NRRN RC.
Do not leave your luggage
I don't know what
unattended
they
on
all
station.
mean.
Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is the last train I'm dispatching. But, pretty unique scenario. I mean, to be fair, I feel like it might get a little boring after a while, but... Oh well. I keep taking the... I have to press this button. Alright, where is the break room? That's the question.
Some platforms at this station have no or only partial tactile paving on the platform edge.
Why did I put a
Once the train
waypoint
arrives,
there?
please mind the step from the
Ooh,
platform
found
before
another
the
ball.
train.
Here it is. And the door is locked. There's no way in. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay, the ground's missing underneath that door. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. So, alright. Unfortunately, I am going to wrap the video up here. Like I said at the beginning, my mouth is still pretty sore, so I don't want to be yapping for too long. So, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.